If Ivanka weren't my daughter, perhaps I'd be dating her. He's not a war hero. He's a war hero because he was captured. I like people who weren't captured. If Hillary Clinton can't satisfy her husband, what makes her think she can satisfy America? What I say is what I say. It has not been easy for me. And you know, I started off in Brooklyn. My father gave me a small loan of $1 million. I have black guys counting my money. I hate it. The only kind of people I want counting my money are short guys that wear yarmulkes every day. Those are the kind of people I want counting my money. Nobody else. Besides that, I've got to tell you something else. I think that the guy is lazy, and it's probably not his fault, because laziness is a trait in blacks. It really is, I believe that. It's not anything they can control. Don't you agree? No more massive injections. Tiny children are not horses. One vaccine at a time, over time. You know, it doesn't really matter what the media writes, as long as you've got a young and beautiful piece of ass. Donald J. Trump is calling for a total and complete shutdown of Muslims entering the United States. When Mexico sends its people, they're not sending their best. They're not sending you. They're sending people that have lots of problems, and they're bringing those problems with us. They're bringing drugs. They're bringing crime. They're rapists. The first thing I'd do in my first day as president is close up our borders so that illegal immigrants cannot come into our country. The Mexican government is forcing their most unwanted people into the United States. They are, in many cases, criminals, drug dealers, rapists, etc. Watch and study the mosques, because a lot of talk is going on in the mosques. All of the women on The Apprentice flirted with me, consciously or unconsciously. That's to be expected. Hillary Clinton created ISIS with Obama. Part of the beauty of me is that I am very rich. The concept of global warming was created by and for the Chinese in order to make US manufacturing non-competitive. I know the Chinese. I've made a lot of money with the Chinese. I understand the Chinese mind. Must be a pretty picture, you dropping to your knees. It's like in golf. A lot of people, I don't want this to sound trivial, but a lot of people are switching to these really long putters, very unattractive. It's weird. You see these great players with these really long putters because they can't sink 3-footers anymore. And I hate it. I am a traditionalist. I have so many fabulous friends who happen to be gay, but I am a traditionalist. If you look at the statistics of people coming, I didn't say about Mexicans, I say the illegal immigrants. If you look at the statistics on rape, on crime, on everything, coming in illegally into this country, they're mind-boggling. I said, Mexico is sending. I'm not knocking immigration or immigrants, but rather I am very critical of the country of Mexico for sending us people that they don't want. Something very important, and indeed society-changing, may come out of the Ebola epidemic that will be a very good thing. No shaking hands. I have never seen a thin person drinking Diet Coke. Pulling up, NASCAR, black car, rose through the bullshit like a matador. They ask me who you do it for. Me